So today we're talking about franchising, and specifically the number one franchise in the country, which is Taco Bell. After leaving the Marine Corps at 23, Glenn Bell came home to San Bernardino, California, and opened a hot dog stand. But his real interest was in alternative menu items, so he began selling tacos for 19 cents from a side window of the hot dog stand. When the tacos proved as popular as he had hoped, he started opening tacotia stands where the tacos were the stars of the menu. In 1962, he sold the tacotia brand to his partners and opened the first Taco Bell in Downey, California. Franchising began 2 years later. Today, Taco Bell is a subsidiary of Yum! Brands, which also franchises KFC and Pizza Hut. There are Taco Bell locations throughout the United States and the world. I think everybody's had an experience with Taco Bell, whether eating there or watching the commercials. You'd have to be living on the moon not to have been exposed to the franchise over the last 60 years. Who doesn't remember the little dog who said, "Yo quiero Taco Bell," which means, "I want Taco Bell." So what does it cost to open a Taco Bell, your very own franchise? Well, the initial franchise fee runs from $25,000 to $45,000 depending. This may be a flat fee, or it may vary based on the size of the territory, your experience, and other factors. The franchise fee is an upfront, one-time cost that a new franchisee pays to the franchisor. This fee is usually due at the signing of the franchise agreement and covers the right to use the franchisor's trademarks, name, and related business systems. Total investment can be anywhere from $500,000 to $3.5 million, and this includes the franchise fee along with other startup expenses such as real estate, equipment, supplies, business licenses, and working capital. In order to qualify as a franchisee of Taco Bell, you must have a net worth in excess of $1.5 million, of which half is liquid assets. Taco Bell has relationships with third-party sources, which can offer financing to cover the following: franchise fees, startup costs, equipment, inventory, accounts receivable, and payroll. Once up and running, a royalty fee must be paid to the franchisor. Most franchisors require the franchisees to pay an ongoing royalty fee. This fee is typically a percentage of weekly or monthly gross sales, but may also be a flat weekly, monthly, or annual fee. In the case of Taco Bell, the fee is 5.5% of gross sales. On top of this is added the ad royalty fee of 4.24%, which is an ongoing fee paid to the franchisor on a regular basis to support advertising or marketing efforts. So basically 10% of gross sales go back to the franchisor as fees. So how long does a franchise last? Franchise terms are typically anywhere from 5 to 20 years in length, but are sometimes instead dependent on factors such as the term of your lease. Once your franchise term is up, you may have the option to renew your agreement, typically for a smaller fee than the original franchise fee. Taco Bell, however, does not renew franchise agreements, and they typically last 25 years. So how much can you make? The average Taco Bell grosses about $1.6 million per year, and the average owner profited just over $82,000 per year per store, according to statistics from 2019, pre-COVID. Over the course of a 25-year franchise agreement, each store should net the owner just over $2 million, which is a pretty good return on an initial investment of $500,000. But if you're in the high-end neighborhood requiring $3 million plus to open, that return isn't looking so good. But hopefully most of that would have been in purchasing the land, and you'll still own it even after the franchise expires, and it'll still be sellable. So how would you like to make over $10,000 per month, pure profit, without investing millions in getting started? I put a click here for you to find out. Click that button, watch a video, and it'll take you to the source of regular income, which can be earned by anyone with little or no experience and little or no initial upfront investment. So that's my story for today. Be well. Brian Tong, My Boomer Life, signing off.